Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're new, welcome. My name is Norma and we talk a lot about personal finance, growing our wealth, managing our debts and all of that. So you're in the perfect place if you are trying to find that financial peace, ultimately that financial freedom. So today we're going to be looking at our trackers. I actually wanted to do a whole budget close up for the month of January, but the previous video was just way too long, and I hope you enjoyed it because you did do some voting on Instagram. I did do a poll and asked you guys, what do you guys want to watch? What is it that you actually enjoy watching? And a lot of you said budgeting, saving, cash stuffing, and some of you said your budget my way. So I'm going to talk to my clients and see which one would like me to post their budget on YouTube. So yesterday I uploaded a video of closing up my budget and we spoke about the different priorities. I have it right here. I don't know if you remember that video, but it just went up yesterday, so I hope you enjoyed it. And my highest priority, obviously depending on my percentages, was the business expense. So I am self-employed and my income comes from my business. So it does make sense that I'm prioritizing my business so that I could grow my income. And number two was our household. So obviously rent, and also I'm very picky with where I live, the security, all of that. So it is going to be higher than a normal rent, but it makes sense to me that that is my second priority. My third priority was debt. We are on a debt-free journey. We're trying to pay off our debt. So we are putting a lot into debt. So that is automatically going to be one of our top 5 priorities. And it is number 3. Number 4, it is our health and our insurance. That again makes sense to me because as long as we are insured, we are protected, our health is covered, then we can go and live life in a peaceful way, knowing that if anything had to happen to my car, it is protected. If anything had to happen to me and I need to see a doctor, I have medical aid. If anything had to happen to me in an event of being impaired, disability, critical illness, I am covered in that. If I had to pass away, I know that my daughter is covered. I have a will. So those kind of things, obviously God forbid, but it's some things that we have to put in place and they are important to us. So that is number 4. And lastly, number 5 is our daughter Skylar. So her school, it's not a cheap school, and that was important to us, but also it's like 4 minutes away from where we live. That's another priority for us. And also we would like to pay it off by February, which is this month. At the end of this month, we want it to be paid off. So that is a very high priority to us. It is a very big goal that we are chasing. It's very hard. We are currently like really being frugal with every single expense that we are making. So we just really want to pay off that debt so that we don't have the minimum payments every single month. As someone who's self-employed, I'm trying to avoid as much debit orders, like monthly debit orders, because obviously if you have a business, you know, it's up and down, up and down. So those are our top 5. What I would like to do is remove debt into the top 5 and pay it off and introduce investment or savings into our top 5. So that is our goal into that financial peace, ultimately financial freedom strategy. So obviously I'm bringing you along and I hope you enjoy it. And if you're on the same journey, then definitely comment below, like, because that's going to tell me you like this kind of video, and share it with a friend or a family member or someone you know that would benefit from this kind of content. Okay, lastly, if you want any financial planning, if you want to sit down and have your retirement planning, if you have investments, lump sum that you want to move and stuff, and you want me to help you with that and show you the portfolios that I recommend, then definitely book a one-on-one with me. I'll have a link below. If you want me to have a look at your budgets, create a spreadsheet, then Your Budget My Way is for you, which is also going to be linked below. So please fill it in. I'm taking in clients right now and I'm enjoying it. And like I said, I'm in a mission to make as much money as I can to pay off debt and all of that. So that is going to come in so handy, just me being transparent with you guys, but also I love that I can help you guys. So now let's go back down to our budget. And you guys said you want to see me writing and doing the whole planning. So now we're going to have a look at our trackers and see what we need to fill out and how we are looking when it comes to our savings and our debt. So now you are on my desk and we are where we left off yesterday. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to actually calculate how much we currently have saved in our cash envelopes. Emergency fund, unfortunately, we don't have anything on our emergency fund anymore. Gosh. Because we had to actually use the funds. As I said on our previous video, we had to dip into our savings. Don't judge me, it's just what it is. So this emergency fund goal of 20,000, we don't have a date so far about it, but we will definitely keep you up to date as soon as we sort out like the school fees and stuff. First thing I need to count is the small saving challenges. So these are the simple saving challenges. If you want them, they are available. They are linked below as well. Actually, just go on the shop and you'll find everything there. So I've had to use some 10 rand for Scala, tuck shop money and things like that. So this is not what I had before, but it's okay. I'm just going to count and see how much we have saved and move on from that. This happens, guys. As you can see, I am a human, I am normal, and I hope that you find it relatable, that you have to sometimes dip into your savings, and I have to be accountable and honest to myself and pay it back, because I don't want to never trust myself again. So let's count our 10 rand. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I have 90 rands in there. So I'm going to write it on our brain dump for January. So we've got, I'm going to actually use this pen so you guys can see. So we've got 90 rands, and then on our 20 rands we have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So 220 rands on our 20 rands. 220, and then our 50 rands, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, so 700 rand. And then the 100 rands, we have 1, 2, 3. So 300 rands on the 100 rand. Someone commented and said they found these counting monies video relaxing. Let me know if you also find it relaxing. I used to watch a lot of cash stuffing videos, but now some of them are just, people are just counting money, and I don't know what's the purpose. So I don't know. I want to watch if there's a purpose. Okay, so let's count. So 90, so 10 rand, 220 from 20 rand, 700 from 50 rand, and 300 from 100 rand. So 1,310 is what we have saved for Christmas. Remember I said the small saving challenges. So this one, low income challenges, simple savings, small savings, whatever you want to call it. I am using it for Christmas. So that's this one. And then we have our 2025 savings binder. So this one. So unfortunately, I haven't been really filling this one up. I really want to put this 1,200 rand here for December. So if you don't know, this snowball effect challenge is probably one of the favorites on Nomazdiary. So every month represents how much you need to put in. I hope you guys can see. It looks like it's a little bit blurry. Maybe I should just put it down. So every month represents how much you should put in. So currently it's January, the first month of the year. So because it's month 1, you put in 100 Rand. Month 2 for February, 200 Rand. Month 3 for March, 300 Rand, etc, etc, etc. So I started this challenge in November. So that was month 11. So 1100 was what I had saved in there. And then December I was supposed to put 1200 and I didn't. So I still want to put it in, but I'm definitely going to put in the January and the February one by the end of this week. But for now, we only have 1,100 Rand saved in our snowball, which is right here. So 1,100 plus this one over here. So this is the 5K challenge. So 1,100 plus 255, 750, 1,000, 1,250, 1,500. So plus 1,500 Rand. So 2,600 Rand so far is saved into our 2025 savings binder. So if you don't know about the savings binder, it's currently on sale. Grab it now. We are doing a new year end of the month sale as soon as I think first week of February. The prices will go back to normal. So if you want to grab it now. What's in here is a snowball effect challenge. When you complete your snowball effect challenge, you will have 7,800 Rand saved. Usually I use this for Black Friday and I really want to buy myself an iPad. So I really hope that I could do that this year. So let me actually just write this down before I move on to the next one. So what we have saved is 2,600 Rand. That is the 2025 challenges. So now let me just show you if you don't have the challenges. Once you complete your snowball, you'll save 7,800 Rand. And then the next one is the 13th check. So basically you save 13,000 Rand with this one. So when you take the 7,800 plus the 13,000, it's 20,800 Rand. And the last one that I really want to get done as soon as possible, hopefully by March, by the first quarter, I want this 5,000 saved. So if we add 5,000 over here, you will save 25,800 Rand all in total. So you can use this for vacation, you can save as a family for like Christmas, you can save as a couple for me and KB, we are doing this together. So you can do it with your kids, whatever. It's just, I love it. It's a great way to save, and then you can take that amount of money and use it for like Christmas and stuff, or you can take that lump sum of 25,000 and I can invest it for you and let your money grow, whatever you decide to do. But it's a great way to save without really putting too much up until you realize, oh gosh, I'm now on 20,000. Okay, so in total we have saved 2,600 Rand on the 2025 challenges. Okay, so in total, how much we have actually saved for the month of January? 26 plus 1310. 3,910 is what we are starting the year off with in our cash envelope method. I haven't counted the box, I know. I haven't counted the box, and I'm going to leave it for now, and we'll probably do it from next month. So on month over here on your BFF, put this month. So I'm going to put January 25 and how much we have saved so far. So that is 3,910. That's how much we have saved so far. Okay. So now let's go to the back and go to our trackers. Okay, we're going to start with the loan tracker. Actually, let me leave this one. This one is a loan tracker. It's our debt tracker. As you can see here, I've ticked debt. I'm going to leave this and do a whole video on our debt update. So let me leave this and let me move on to school fees. So the goal for school fees is 38,050, which means each graduation cap is 4,880. So for January so far, what we have paid, so I'm just going to put January, even though there's no specific date. What we have paid is 5050, and the balance is, so if I go 38,050 minus 5050 is 33,000 left to go. So I'm going to put 33,000, and hopefully we pay the 3,000 very soon and start seeing that money go down. So now, how do you calculate this? So there is 80 graduation caps over here. So there's 80 graduation caps over here. Then what we're going to do is take the amount we have paid. Okay, so before I move on forward, so how to calculate how much each cap is, just in case you missed the video where I was setting this up. The goal for school fees for us is 3850. So what we did, I think we actually rounded it up to 39, but let me go 3850 divided by 80 caps. Yeah, so that was 475. So we just rounded it up to 480. So every time I pay 480, I color in a cap. So now, because we paid 5,050, I go 550, 5050, divided by 480, which equals to 10.5. So I'm only going to color in 10 caps, or I can color in 10 caps and a half, which is probably something I should do. So you just grab your highlighters, your pencils, whatever it is that you use. So I've got a little pencil crayon over here. I feel like I'm always using orange. Let me go find another pencil crayon. So I've got all of these over here. I feel like I'm just a school kid at this point. I just love stationery. I really do. Okay, so we color in 10 and a half, correct? So I'm going to color in 1. Scala would love it if I had to ask her to do this for me. So let me just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. So I'm going to color in this one as well. Do the half, 10 and a half. Okay, and then 2. Okay, so I have colored in 10 and a half caps, which is nice to see that the progress is being made. I can't wait to get to like halfway and done. So that is our school fees tracker done. The next tracker is for our saving challenges that we spoke about, which will be is it this one? Oh, this is for the snowball. Okay, so I divided those. That's not good. No, I don't know. Okay, so if I take the 2,600 and I minus the 1,100 is 1,500 Rand. So the 1,500 Rand is going to be for the Christmas, right? Because that is what I had calculated there. Let me actually just check and stop guessing. Oh, okay. The 1,500 Rand is for the 5K challenge. Okay. And then the Christmas challenge is on 1,310. Okay, got it. Let's go to the Christmas challenge, which is 1,310. and see how much we had actually saved. Let me actually write this down. 1, 3, 10. I'm just gonna put it over here. So let's say January. The amount is 1,310, and the balance. So the goal is 15,000 rand. So if we go 15,000 minus 1,310 is 13,690. And each Christmas tree is worth 170. So if I take the 1,310 and I divide it by 170 is 7.7 trees. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colored in. So I need to color in another 2 or 2.5, whatever. So I'm gonna grab this blue. Because I already started with the blues. So 2. Okay, that is 7 trees colored in. And then from the 2,600 rand of the saving challenges of the binder, if we minus the snowball effect of 1,100, we left with 1,500 rand, which is on the 5k challenge. So that one, if I add that sorry, I just need to add the 13,000, which is the 13 check, plus the 5k challenge is 18,000. I want to see if I had put it aside for something. Maybe it's here, hey. 18. Where would I have put it? Okay, I think I'm gonna redo this one here. So I'm going to change this 12,000 goal and make it 18,000, which is the 13 check plus the 5k. And then I'm going to take the 18,000, oh gosh, I should not have done that, divided by the 90 money bags. So divided by 90, 200 rand. So every time we save 200 rand, we then have saved enough to color in. So currently we said we have 1,500 rand. So if I divide that by 200, that means I can color in 7.5 money bags. I'm gonna use pink. So I'm not gonna finish it all because I do want to record a TikTok and Instagram video, as I always tell you, and I'll color in here. But I'm also going to write down over here, or actually I can also leave that for TikTok, that I'm gonna write down January 1,500 rand, the current balance. So if we go 18 minus 1,500 rand that is saved is 16,500 rand. That is the balance. I will update that and you'll see it on my TikTok and Instagram. If you don't follow me there. I do post a lot of stories and make you guys vote and tell me what you want to see more, which is good because now I'm going to record only what you want to see, because these videos are for you. And that is it. That is all about my savings so far, my trackers. So I use this one over here, and I use this one over here, my saving binders, and then I also have the box where we have money in it. Where is my box? Oh gosh. Yeah, and then we also have my box where I save money in it, and there's more money this side. So these are my saving challenges that I use, and I am tracking. And I'm also trying to pay off school fees and pay off debts at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are encouraged that you can pay off debts while trying to save. As much as I haven't saved that much money, but that 3,900 rand is, you know, no one will just give you that money. It comes from my 10 rands, from my 20 rands here, 50 rand here, 200 rand here. It comes from the little bit that you get if you are using cash when you do your budget or your spending. Let me actually look at you guys as I finish up this video. Yeah, so as you do your cash spending at the grocery store or wherever you spend cash in, there is money that is left over, and that's the money that I put aside as change. And when I have like 250, I will then put it in my 5K challenge because I'm trying to finish that as soon as possible. So try that method and see how it goes, because those little bits of monies have now accumulated to 3,900 rand, which is going to be so useful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.